easy. I'm not into this. I'm not into anything today.
Hi. Is your aunt around?
No, I don't think so.
Could you give her this? Mr. Forrester sent it over. And could you tell her that, Pierre Lafarge from Pac Rim...
You better write this down. Oh, come in. Come in. There.
You'll make sure she gets that?
Of course I will.
Good. Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Look, could I ask you something?
What?
Why'd you do it?
Girl, he was so fine, almost too fine, you know what I mean?
Oh, I've had that feeling.
Recently.
Maybe. Can you help me with this?
So, who do you know like that?
Oh, just some guy.
Come on, tell me I'm your roommate.
Yes, you are.
So, who is he? Let's hear it.
Well, it's kind of tricky.
Tricky how?
I'm sort of breaking the golden rule.
You're going out with the guy from Forrester?
I am not going out with him, Michelle. Although I'd like to be.
So who is he?
The new intern, Dylan Shaw.
Jenny,
Mr. and Mrs. Forrester.
we got your message.
Is Bridget all right? They operated on her.
But is she gonna be all right?
Mrs. Forrester, I hope so. I've been praying.
Ridge and Brooke, where are they?
They're with Bridget.
Where?
The room over there. How is she, Doctor?
Well, she's breathing on her own. I thought we were going to have to put on a respirator.
Respirator?
During the operation, her pulse was very weak, and her breathing was labored.
Yes, but it's stronger now, isn't it?
Mrs. Forrester, I can't sugarcoat this. Your baby is in very serious condition. Yes, it's positive that she's breathing on her own. But to be honest with you, that's the only positive sign we have right now. We need her to wake up. And until she does, I'm going to be very concerned. Please excuse me.
She'll wake up, Logan. She will wake up. Logan, this feels like deja vu to me.
What do you mean?
Why does this keep happening to me?
Ridge, she is not going to turn out like Caroline or Taylor.
She better not. Because that's a loss I couldn't handle. These precious little hands. There's too much they haven't done yet. Too many smiles that haven't come out yet. The world needs this little person.
That's why we're not going to lose her, Ridge.
Logan, if this doesn't turn out the way we want it to.
No, Ridge. It's going to.
I know. I just in case if I have to say something here. If the worst happens, I don't know if I can handle this. First, the loss of my wife, and this little girl who has given me so much joy and so much love. I'm gonna need my brother or someone to take care of whatever needs to be taken care of.
Oh, Ridge. Please don't talk like that. Please.
Why did I do it?
Yeah,
Do what?
Jessica.
This is about Ivana, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
You think that I told Uncle Eric that you guys are going out?
That's what I think.
Well, you're wrong.
Jessica, who else could have told him? No one else at Forrester even knows.
I don't know, but it wasn't me. I swear to you, I would never do something like that.
Do you realize that could have cost me my job?
Yes, I realize it, but I didn't tell him.
Then who, Jesse? Who could have told him?
I don't know.
All right, I'll ask you another question. How did you even know?
Huh?
How did you know Mr. Forrester called me into his office? I only told Ivana about that.
And Ivana told me.
She did?
After she blasted me this morning.
Blasted you? What did she say?
She cornered me at Forrester and she told me about your meeting with Uncle Eric. She really lit into me, Dylan. But you have to believe me, there is no way I would ever have done anything like that to you. I'm not that kind of person. I'm really not.
Hey, it's okay. I believe you.
You do?
Look, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I didn't realize.
No, it's not your fault.
No, it's Ivana's fault. She shouldn't have attacked you like that. I want you to tell me what she said.
Dylan,
It's important. Please, Jessica, tell me exactly what she said.
Ridge?
Oh, Eric, thank you for coming.
How is she? She's fighting for her life in there, Dad.
The doctors are in with her right now.
Excuse me, Miss Forrester.
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Burke from the police department. I'm very sorry about what happened to your daughter, but I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I'm the one you should ask. I was there when it happened. This is Jenny Snipes, Bridget's nanny.
Go ahead and ask your questions, Lieutenant. Then I've got a couple for you.
Dylan Shaw, are you serious?
Well, it's not happening yet.
I'm sure you'll rectify that.
Well, it's not going to be easy.
Are you seeing someone else?
He's just very serious about his job.
But no other lady.
Well, there is one, but she's hardly what I'd call serious competition.
So, how are you gonna land this fish? Let's hear it, babes. So, can we count on seeing Dylan over at the apartment more often?
I don't think so.
Too much exposure?
I told you he doesn't want to lose his job.
Me and Coco aren't gonna blab.
Well, he doesn't take chances.
Sounds pretty boring.
Dylan is anything but boring.
You really have it for this guy.
Big time, baby.
I don't think I remember ever seeing you this way.
You haven't, I haven't.
So is this a two-way street?
Not yet.
But it's getting there.
I want him. I really want him.
Well, I'm sure you'll have him.
If things don't get in the way.
Things.
His dedication to Forrester and his friendship with a certain young lady.
Ivana was upset.
What did she say to you,
It
Jessica?
doesn't matter, Dylan.
Yes, it does. To me, it matters a lot. Now, if you don't tell me, I'm just gonna go find Ivana and
Okay. She accused me of being jealous because I saw you two at the bikini. So that's why I went and ratted to Uncle Eric. But I didn't.
I know.
She also told me about the rose she gave you. Guess she was telling the truth, wasn't she?
Jessica.
It's okay. I made too much out of it. I should have known it wasn't really meant for me.
That's not true. When I gave it to you, it was.
You gave it to me to get rid of it, Dylan. Before people start asking questions.
Well, now, wait a minute. I mean...
It's okay, Dylan. I'm not bent out of shape over it. I mean, who knows? Maybe I would have done the same thing if my job was on the line.
No, I have a feeling you wouldn't have. So Ivana told you all this?
Yeah.
Not in the friendliest tone either, I'll bet. I have to go.
Oh, no, you're not gonna go talk to Ivana about this, are you?
No, I wouldn't call it a talk, Jessie.
You're angry.
Yeah, you're darn right I am.
Don't do it, Dylan.
Don't do what?
Don't talk to Ivana about this.
Are you crazy? I'm gonna go see her right now, and when
No! Just let it go, Dylan.
How can I let it go?
You gave away her rose. I mean, of course she was mad. I would have been mad too.
But what about all the things she said to you, the way she treated you?
I don't want Ivana to hate me, and if you go lay into her, that's exactly what's gonna happen. So just forget about it, Dylan, okay? Promise me.
Yeah, I promise.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing. No reason. I better go.
Remember, you promised.
Yes, I promised.
Bye.
Bye. Amazing. She is unbelievable.
Miss Snipes, if you think of anything else at all, I want you to call me. Right away, here's my card.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Ridge, you had something you wanted to ask me?
Yes, I did. Who did this to Bridget? I'm sure you have some idea, Lieutenant. Who did this to her?
Ridge, I wish I could tell you who did this.
So you have no suspects, not one.
No, not yet, but we suspect it's gang-related.
Gang-related. That means any number of people could have fired that gun.
We do have a gang unit.
How effective is your gang unit, Lieutenant?
They do the best they can.
Yeah, are you gonna catch the person who shot Bridget?
If we can narrow it down to a specific gang,
If you can.
I'm confident we'll be able to do that.
And then what?
Ridge, look, I know that you're upset, honey.
Mother, I just want to ask a few questions here. I'd like some answers.
And then we bring in the gang members. We question them, and hopefully we make an arrest.
That's if you have some evidence, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What's the chances of that?
Ridge, these are a lot of hypothetical questions.
What about there isn't a chance in hell the guy who did this to Bridget is ever going to see the inside of a prison? That's the answer to that hypothetical question.
No, that's where you're wrong. If we don't get him for this, we will get him for something else.
Oh, yes, there's always something else, isn't there? What, 70% of the crimes are committed by people who did something else?
And that in itself is a crime. I agree with you, Ridge, you're right. But what do you want us to do about it?
I want you to put the criminals in jail, Lieutenant, and keep them in jail.
It's the same thing, Ridge.
No, Dad, it's not the same thing. This guy probably wasn't a novice. This isn't the first time he's committed a crime. It's a proven reality that most crimes are committed by repeat offenders.
Ridge is right. We keep arresting the same people over and over again. Different crimes, maybe, but the same faces.
And if they're caught and convicted, if they are, maybe they're given a 20-year sentence. And out of that 20-year sentence, they serve maybe what? A fraction of that time?
5, maybe 6 years.
So what is the answer, Lieutenant? You guys are treating this like it's some sort of debate. My daughter is lying in there, possibly dying. My child. She really didn't deserve this. She was very innocent. All she was doing was playing in the park, and this happened to her. And now she's laying in there unconscious, fighting for her life.
So what is the answer, Lieutenant? You tell me. What, do we accept it? Accept the fact that we're vulnerable? Open to attack every time we walk out the door? What the hell kind of society are we handing down to our children?
Ridge, it's a complicated question.
Not to me, it isn't, Dad. You've got to stop giving criminals weapons. And I'm not talking about guns. I'm talking about legal weapons. The protections, the recourse, the rights, the privileges. Where the hell are the protections for Bridget in there? She can't even go play in the park.
Honey, come on. I know you're upset.
Look, Mother, I know you think I'm just saying this because it's Bridget lying in there. Maybe I am. But there are thousands upon thousands of victims like Bridget. We live in the most violent nation on the face of this earth. It's not because we're violent people. It's not because there are a few decent, honest citizens that exercise their Second Amendment right to own a gun. That has nothing to do with it. The problem is our failure to hold criminals responsible for their actions. That is the problem here. And until we face up to that, until we change that, there are going to be people just like us holding vigil for their dying children every day in every hospital, every city of this country. So when is enough enough? You tell me. When the hell is it going to stop? I'm sorry, my baby. I am so sorry.